Hey there, we are in Rome, a city full of big traditions, culture and history. ETHRome 2023, the first international Web3 hackathon in Italy, will start soon.
This time, it's the first time I've spent in Rome more than like 2 days. Rome is a very interesting and very nice city.
It was a great experience for me to come to Rome for the first time. So I think it's a great place to go around and explore about the past and also use that to probably work on the future. So it's exciting to be at ETHRome and the city is amazing.
One of the main themes of the hackathon is privacy, and Waku is the main sponsor of the event.
We decided to organize ETHRome because we think that it can be a great opportunity for our local community and our local developers to meet international sponsor, international hacker, and develop together in 3 days some cool projects.
ETHRome is one of the hackathons that Waku has been very particular about participating at. We sponsored a hackathon after a long time, probably after a year, and it's like a comeback for Waku into the developer space.
Waku is a family of censorship-resistant protocols designed to become the communication standard for Web3. Waku is blockchain agnostic and can be implemented on any Web3 app. It enables users to reclaim control over their personal data and private communications.
Waku believes in uncompromising scalability and performance when it comes to level of decentralization.
And there are various things around the world happening that kind of limit the privacy in the cyberspace and online in general. And Waku is one of the projects where privacy is very rooted in its core and its principles, and we will never compromise on privacy.
Waku is the perfect fit for applications that prioritize privacy over a lot of other things right now. So I think for any application that wants to preserve the user data, Waku is going to be the go-to stack for it.
Okay, the time is running for the hackers. Now they have to code fast and test that everything works. Also, the errors are good to implement the protocol growth, but to win the prizes, everything has to be perfect.
The hackathon started on Friday at 6 p.m. and the hacker have 40 hours to think about something to develop, actually develop it and present to judges. But before that, you have to learn how the protocol, how the tech works. Another important moment during a 3 days hackathon is the workshop. Because during the workshop, the sponsor can present their text and the hacker can learn very fast and they can start to improve something.
Waku supports a lot of software development platforms. We have implementations in JavaScript, Golang, Rust bindings, and a lot of other things coming up in the coming weeks. Integrating Waku into an application is very straightforward. You can just head to docs.waku.org and then go to the implementation that you want to refer, and you have all the code snippets and the explanation for the code snippets right there. So it's just a matter of copy pasting stuff for a few minutes and you have a working Waku app ready. And we also have boilerplates and examples available in our GitHub repository, which is a great reference for hackers to get into Waku and try using Waku before building it.
The hours pass and the teams work hard on their projects. There are a few hours left to deliver a working idea that surprises the main sponsor.
Scarica di quel sample e runnalo.
Allora, installiamo il computer, installiamo solo i pacchetti e runniamo. La base, cioè ci dobbiamo mettere mezz'ora per fare tutto. Ok?
Tramite il protocollo appunto di Waku abbiamo deciso di creare sostanzialmente un'applicazione di sharing di posizione.
Wallet geolocation sharing.
Ah, ok.
Il telefono devo ancora provare.
Okay guys, we are online.
Time is out. The 40 hours has passed. Now the teams are going to present the applications developed.
We had more applications than I would say we expected. Maybe it was the bounties, maybe it was the size of the booth. But in any case, we had 9 submissions out of 40, which feels like a lot, at least to me personally. Really enjoyed the judging part, and I'm happy to disclose how it actually worked. So we came up with 5 categories: technical stuff, originality, real-world use case matching, UX or aesthetics, how does it look, that also kind of included the presentation style of the hackers, and then we call it meaningfulness, but I would rather say impact, as in from the Waku perspective. How impactful is the project on the Waku ecosystem? How much it integrates Waku? And then we were 6 of us from the team here, so we all kind of assigned 0 to 5 points to each project in each of these categories, and then we summed it up, sorted it, and that's basically how we picked the winners. It was not easy.
My question is, where do you want to take this idea next after this hackathon?
Yeah, the first, we want to have feedbacks from DAO. We truly want to match their need and be sure that our product will be interesting for them and also can facilitate the usage for DAOs.
Some of the projects were really good, and we didn't want to say this one is worse than this one. But it's a competition, so we went with the standard way of gold, silver, bronze, and then honorable mentions.
Congrats to all the teams, but just one will win the first prize.
Waku, third prize for My Secret Audit. Second prize for ETHRome. First prize for BabyBit.
So the winning project, BabyBit, I think is the name, is doing something very interesting. And when I first met them, I think they were one of the first people coming to the booth asking hey, we have this idea, we would like to build it with Waku, do you think it makes sense? And I was super excited because building with geolocation was one of my dreams, personal dreams for Waku, because I think bridging Web3 and real world is something that can help adoption because it can potentially solve the real world use cases, and sharing your location privately with someone is something that is actually very useful, and that should be your goal.
ETHRome ends here. A great experience for everyone to be together, share ideas, and to create something meaningful for the future of digital privacy.
It was amazing, and we also are planning to work closely with the developers even after this event and help them out with grants and incentivize them to build the location SDK over the next few months. And yeah, the outcome was amazing in one word.
General feeling from hackers was that I haven't seen a single hacker that would not be open to new ideas, to new technologies. They were all trying to learn as much as possible. And obviously, again, it might be partially because of all the awesome bounties that the sponsors came with. They wanted to include as much as possible. But I think in the core of their minds and hearts was also about learning as much as possible, because then they can come home and they can develop their ideas further with the tech that they learned at the hackathon. And I think that's a big benefit of the hackathons, as you can meet with the actual technology subject matter experts that you want to use. You can ask them for help or for opinions on your application, and then you can implement it even after the hackathon and maybe build it into a product.